little goes a long way, man. Had some breakfast with my coworker and my boss this morning, and the hospitality that we got is real southern, man. I'm telling you, it was great, great energy. Shout out to Sue, shout out to Angel, and shout out to Rachel, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, it was bitter. I almost said bittersweet. It wasn't bitter at all. It was just sweet. It was so great. You know what I'm saying? I felt fluid with my conversation, confident. And I'm just telling you, man, life is beautiful if you just have to make it that way, though. You know what I'm saying? I know it'd be hard for a lot of us. We be in enclosed spaces. It's hard for us to see the beauty of life. It's hard for us to enjoy the simple things. My video yesterday, I was talking about, just touching grass and being outside and appreciating the beauty and the simple things of life. You feel me? It's really easy, bruh. You just have to go out there and just look around and be appreciative of what you can see. Even if you in the hood, even if you living in poverty, if you live in the shack, maybe even homeless, and all you got is a phone, a charger, and a bottle of Powerade. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look around and look at the beauty of life, and you can just make what you need out of this world. It's gonna take time, patience, resilience. I understand, and it's easier said than done to have that type of patience, but it's obtainable. Shoot, God delivered me from my lust. I still struggle with things like the lust of material gain, the lust of money. I struggle with, buying stuff, buying clothes. I be finding stuff for the low though, so I be feeling like, dang, like, is it like me? Is the devil trying to keep me in that snare? You know what I'm saying? Or is God trying to test my resolve? Or is it all those things? But I've been delivered. I from I used to smoke a lot of weed. I used to watch dirty websites. I used to have sex out here, commit adultery. I don't do those things no more. You know what I'm saying? It feels great to be on this side of life. And now I got new levels, new devils. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of the dirty websites, the sex, the weed. Then I realized that I had a gluttony issue that was really underlying the whole time. Never thought it was there, you know. And now I'm over here going against my gluttony. I went a whole week, celebrated the Feast of Unleavened Bread in the Passover to the best of my abilities, and I didn't eat any gluten. I had no bread for a week. I didn't eat fried foods, and I was like, man, like, I ain't gonna lie, I felt great. My skin looking great. Using this black soap for my face, like African soap, like, it's just great, like flushing out my body. And that taught me that, dang, like, I've learned what my triggers are for hormonal shifts in my acne, the way I overall feel, my quality of life. And I'm telling you, like, it took me this biblical holiday for me to learn and realize that about myself. I've been asking God to show me how, show me the answer for what's going on with my skin, my acne. What do I need to do? And I learned that it was them fried foods, man. And need to drink more water. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us underestimate these things, but I learned that from from going through um, that fast. You know, and it really it's really great to understand that and to see that. I got work in about an hour, about 45 minutes, and I'm out here just sitting upon this water, looking at the beauty of life, and just appreciating it for what it is. Man, it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to look at life through this lens. And I don't want to go back in that sin that I was in, man. I do not want to go back in that. It was definitely keeping me in bondage, keeping me stuck. It wasn't good. I wasn't living to the best of my abilities. I wasn't being the best version of myself, and I got used to that. I was being complacent, and now I'm learning to become a better and new me. Simple as that, honestly. And day by day, it's a process, it's a struggle. I've been grinding throughout this week, finishing my art project, staying consistent in the gym, and doing that. But man, where I'm at now, like, I feel more at ease. I almost don't even know what to do with my leisure time for real. Look at that bird, majestic. And yeah, I'm just, just enjoying the present moment for what it is. Got this cold, smooth bottle of water, you feel me? And I'm telling you, it's as simple as that. Sometimes I ask myself, like, if I really woke up with like billions of dollars, or like, let's say, like, my investments started to really kick off, you know what I'm saying? What would I do with all that money? Man, at first I would just sit and I would just process life. But genuinely, I would just be that guy that's walking around with nature. A couple Saturdays ago, I was walking around in the afternoon. It was kind of hot outside, perfect breeze, you know what I'm saying? And I was just out there just chilling, just walking around some forestry, some trees. I was walking on a trail, and I was just thinking, like, man, like, if I had all the money in the world, I would still be doing this. I wouldn't be cooped up inside looking, no, no, no. I'd probably be enjoying some things that I've been able to obtain for myself. But for the most part, man, I'd be outside all day. I'd be the guy working out, doing pull-ups on the beach, just outside, just being free, feeling as free as I can in this modern day Babylon. What Gang Starr said in Eulogy, he said it gets so damn hard in this modern day Babylon. But yeah, I'll just be enjoying the simple things like that. That's the best thing you can do, with whether you have money or whether you don't have money. No matter what you got, either way you gotta fill your day with something. Either way, you gotta figure out a way to occupy your life. So you might as well do it with things that's pouring into you versus pouring out. Why waste time in the club? Why induce yourself with over much liberty, right? Why even drink alcohol? Honestly, I know it makes us feel good. We like the feeling of being drunk and practicing drunkenness. I know folks like to revel. I used to love to revel. I used to really desire to revel. I used to want to make other people revel. You know what I'm saying? But where I'm at now, it's like, bro, I ain't really got the desire for those things. You know what I'm saying? Jumping around, screaming, shouting, intoxicated. Like, man, I ain't been in the club in about 4 years. 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no desire for it. Saturday night, I be meal prepping, doing laundry. I be doing real husbandry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, man, just enjoying the simple things in life, the little things, the small things. Even talking on camera right now, I'm really yapping for real. I did not know what I was gonna say once I turned this camera on. I just kind of went into a flow state. I knew I wanted to touch about my situation, my experience, my beautiful experience at the diner this morning. But hey, um, but here I am, enjoying the simple things in life, the little things. This message came to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it can be so simple, but we just make it hard in life. You know, I'm doing great financially. You know, and it's a blessing because I used to pray to be where I'm at. I'm in the middle of what I used to pray for. I'm so used to not doing the things that I used to do that it almost feels alien that I used to do those things. It feels like I was a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I can even not appreciate where God has put me right now. Sometimes I be feeling lost. Sometimes I feel distant from God, but at the same time, it's like I know it's gonna come back. It's just a season. Let's get about that funk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just remain gracious, man. I'm telling you, man. Because this life that we live, it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to look at life through this lens. So if you come across this video, all praise to the Most High. Shalom. APTTMH. Not even really prophesying technically, but yeah. God bless the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You feel me? Isaiah 45:17 is the precept to John 3:16. Get with it, man.